Hello and welcome to Freak Out to Chill Out. Today's session is going to be around your body, and this comes from a space for me of learning to start where I am in my body and to do what I can do, accepting where I am, doing what I can do, and letting what comes take care of itself. And when I first started my yoga teacher trainings, many of you who are listening to this will already know I was in an electric wheelchair. And so I could do very little of what everybody else was doing. And accepting where I wasn't a choice at that time. It was a necessity. And I had to accept, or not even had to, because I literally couldn't move the parts of my body that my peers were moving. I chose nonetheless to be in the training, and so I visualized those movements within my body. And that was a very, very powerful thing to do, which I think ultimately led to me being able to do those movements physically. And it also gave me a very powerful access to this concept of being where I am, loving and accepting my body as it is, so that I can understand what my body might need at any given time. So I was in a class of 50 people whose abilities and ages ranged enormously. And some were very, very flexible, already very strong, already practiced yoga teachers in a different tradition. Some were older than me and not as flexible. Some were strong and not flexible, and as I say, a whole range of individuals. And the practice that was right for each one of those people was different. But what I watched was a struggle to accept what the right practice was for them at any given time. And that changed throughout the course, as did mine. And as my physicality got better and stronger, I've found it interestingly more difficult to move back to that place of acceptance that disability imposed upon me. I have found it much more difficult to accept where I am. Thinking that there is, even though I've been through this amazing journey, I still think that there's some perfect way to be, or there's some perfect practice or perfect diet or whatever that is going to fix everything for everybody, not just for my body type as I am at this time. And yet I work with people as a yoga therapist for whom I very specifically target practices for who they are at this time. So the reason that we're doing this practice today is to invite you to love the body that you're in right now, so that out of this practice pops what your body needs. Your body might need you to eat half an avocado every day. Your body might need you to go for a walk. You might need to drink some more water or less coffee. You might need to do relaxations every day. You might need to have some combination of the above. You might need to have a period of time of not eating meat or not eating grains, or that may not be forever. So really it's about right now being, I guess, in tune with your body. And we can't be in tune with our body if we're not in acceptance of where our body is now. So let's get comfortable, and we're going to do that same body scan that we've done before multiple times through these freak out to chill out sessions. And from that, we're going to invite our body to tell us what we need rather than constantly telling it from an intellectual internet perspective. But before we actually even do that body scan, we're going to go into a space where we're expressing love to something, to someone, to an environment, so that we really, when we do the body scan, we're observing our body with and within that mood of love. So come on the journey with me, and let's find your practice. And so I'll give you a little bit of time to get into your comfort position, remembering that this is all about you. It's not what I'm imposing upon you. So find a place where you can hopefully stay awake as well as be deeply comfortable. So taking a few moments. Okay, so allow your breath to be what it is in this moment. Observe your breath. Observing the inhalations and the exhalations without needing to change a thing. Breath flowing in, breath calmly and easily flowing out. And now become aware of a situation, a person, an environment, a pet, where you felt deeply loving. It may just be a moment where you saw a beautiful sunset and you felt love and joy and gratitude. A memory of a time spent with a parent or a sibling or even a grandparent. Perhaps a child, a pet, or a moment spent at a beach where you just felt love. And now I invite your attention to move in to what that experience felt like. Remembering that even if there's no memory, you may even like to imagine what love might feel like. Where does love express itself in your body? And what are the sensations of that? And as you increasingly focus on the experience, notice that the details fall away. Inviting the actual bodily experience of love to fill your attention, fully focusing in a relaxed and alert way on the experience of love. And now invite your attention to move down through your body, down through your right leg, into the toes on your right foot. As you observe the toes on your right foot in this mood of love, even if there's bunions or blisters, observe your toes in a mood of love. Whole right foot and ankle. Observing your calf, your shins, and your right knee. your right thigh, hip and buttock. Observing your whole right leg in this background mood of love. Moving with yourself always with kindness, and if at any time this becomes uncomfortable, then just let your attention rest in breathing in and breathing out. Taking your attention across to your left leg and down into the toes on your left foot. Observing the toes in your left foot or on your left foot. In the mood of love and nurturing. Allow yourself to feel care for your whole left foot and ankle. Observing what is in your lower left leg and knee with acceptance and nurturing. Observing your left thigh, hip and buttock as it is in this background mood of care. Your whole pelvic girdle. Inviting your attention into both whole legs and pelvis, just as it is in this moment, with care, nurturing and love. No need to change a thing. Awareness in your abdominal wall. And inside your abdominal wall, in your abdomen. Observing your abdomen as it is in this moment, with love and nurturing. Your sacrum and your lower back, including your spine, your discs, the tiny little muscles that support your spine, kidneys. Observing this whole area of your body as it is in this moment with love and care. Remembering that if at any time this is uncomfortable, you can return back to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Always being kind to yourself as you are in this moment. And now becoming aware of the surface of your chest, your lungs, diaphragm, heart, thymus gland. Allowing your attention to rest in this part of your body with the background mood of nurturing. Just as it is right now. And now inviting your attention into your upper back, from the base of your rib cage to the top of your shoulder blades, including your spine, your discs, the muscles between and overlaying your shoulder blades. Without changing anything, allow that part of your body to be flooded with this mood of love, of nurturing, of care, as it is in this moment. whole torso. Bathed in the sensation of nurturing, acceptance, just as it is. And now let your attention move down your right arm and into the fingers on your right hand. Whole right hand and wrist, bathed in acceptance as you observe without need to judge or change, just as it is in this moment. Right forearm and elbow. Right upper arm and shoulder. Observing your whole right arm from fingertips into shoulder with warmth, acceptance, and nurturing, just as they are, the whole right arm just as it is in this moment. Attention across your shoulders, down your left arm, into the fingers on your left hand. Your whole left hand and wrist. Left forearm and elbow. Left upper arm and shoulder. Whole left arm from fingertips into shoulder, just as it is, in care and nurturing. Whole shoulder girdle. Both whole arms and shoulders. neck and throat, including your thyroid gland, or perhaps for some of you even the absence of a thyroid gland, your vocal cords, and your neck. Observing what is with acceptance and love. And now your face. Your jaw, your teeth, mouth, tongue, back of your throat, cheeks, nose, eyes, forehead, ears, whole face, perhaps some wrinkles, perhaps some unwanted hair. Observing your whole face just as it is, with love and care and nurturing. Your whole scalp and your hair, perhaps graying, perhaps losing some density, not straight, not curly, not thick, not thin. Whatever it is, allow your hair to be what it is in this moment with love and care. Perhaps now taking a step back and looking at your whole body. Your skin, observing the texture of your skin. Just as it is right now, with no need to change, with no need for ointment, tightening. With the same love and care that you've nurtured upon yourself throughout this practice. And now the shape of your body, the amount of fat and where it's deposited. Allow yourself to be the shape that you are in this moment. I invite you to love that shape, just as it is. Once again, if that's uncomfortable, allow yourself to return to your breath. And now my invitation to you is to go inside your body. To notice any inflammation inside your body, any aspects of your body that are experiencing unease, pain, illnesses that you might be experiencing at this time. Observing those parts of your body that are being affected with this same love, with this same as is, to nurture and love the body inside and outside as it is in this moment. Whole body being nurtured by you. I invite you to spend a little bit of time in this space. And if you find yourself distracted by thoughts, simply bring your body or your attention back to your body or back to your breath. And as you rest in this space of acceptance, ask yourself a question. What is the one thing that I can do for my body as it is in this moment? Going forward today, what can I do for my body today that would make the most difference? And now I invite you to remember this action. And when you come out of this meditation, write it down so that you remember going forward. Now, this may change in the coming days, but for right now, allow yourself to trust your instinct, to trust your intuition. One small thing. And now bringing your attention back to your breath, inviting your breath to deepen. Noticing the weight of your body on the floor, the clothes on your skin. Noticing the sounds in the room, the sounds outside the house. And becoming aware of any parts of your body that want to stretch and want to move. Giving yourself permission to stretch and move those parts of your body. If you're lying down, you might like to roll over to one side and rest there for a moment or two. You may like to draw your knees towards your chest. Or if you're sitting, you may like to fold over in whatever way is appropriate for your body. And then either, whichever you're doing, laying down or sitting, unroll up into an upright position and rub your hands together. Give yourself a face massage, scalp massage. Slowly bring yourself back to a state of relaxed alertness. Draw your hair away from your scalp. I always find that helps. Massage around the edges of your ears. And then smooth over and off your shoulders. Through your forehead, over your crown, off your shoulders. And again. So, I hope you enjoyed exploring your body with acceptance of love. Write down the thing that you can do and just check in with yourself to make sure that that's a reasonable thing for you. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for our next practice. And I hope you enjoy a lovely, vital day ahead. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.